One day, Facebook will show you the face of someone who once knew everything about you. Not your ex, not a relative, your best friend, the person you once couldn't go a single day without talking to. And for a moment, you'll just stare. Because you'll realize, they became a stranger, without either of you ever saying goodbye. The strange thing about losing a best friend is that you rarely notice while it's happening. You only notice, years later. Emma and Sophia met on the very first day of high school. By lunch break they were already laughing like they'd known each other forever. Teachers called their names together. Classmates expected one whenever the other arrived. If you saw Emma, Sophia wasn't far behind. If you saw Sophia, Emma was probably already waving from across the hallway. They studied together, shared lunch, finished each other's sentences, sent voice notes that lasted longer than some movies. They knew each other's secrets, fears, dreams, crushes, embarrassing stories no one else would ever hear. They promised each other, nothing will ever separate us. Then came graduation. Everyone wondered if this would be the end. It wasn't. Both got accepted into the same university. They screamed. They hugged. They laughed. See? Emma smiled. We told everyone, nothing's changing. And for a while, nothing did. Then university happened. Not all at once. Little by little. Emma joined a debate club. Sophia started volunteering on weekends. Their class schedules no longer matched. One stayed late in the library. The other stayed late with new classmates. At first it didn't matter. They still met almost every evening. Still laughed. Still shared everything. But then, their conversations became shorter. I'm in class. I'll call you later. I'm exhausted. We'll talk tomorrow. Tomorrow always came. The phone calls didn't. Weeks became months. Months became years. Without noticing, their friendship stopped growing. It simply stopped. One afternoon Emma recorded a 5-minute voice note. Sophia listened, then replied, I'll answer properly tonight. She meant it. She never did. Not because she didn't care. Because life interrupted. And life is surprisingly good at interrupting people who think they still have time. Graduation arrived. They hugged, took pictures, promised to stay close. Don't disappear. I won't. Neither of them realized that would be one of the last real conversations they would ever have. Life accelerated. Sophia got her first job. Emma moved to another city. One was learning how to survive in an office. The other was learning how to pay rent. Days became deadlines. Weekends became errands. Birthday phone calls became birthday texts. Birthday texts became Instagram stories. Then, nothing at all. Years passed. Neither of them made a conscious decision to end the friendship. They simply kept assuming there would always be another chance. Another weekend. Another phone call. Another reunion. Until one ordinary afternoon, Facebook suggested people she may know. Emma almost kept scrolling. Then she froze. Sophia, did she open a new Facebook or what? Different hairstyle. Wedding dress. A smiling husband beside her. Hundreds of comments. Congratulations. Beautiful couple. So happy for you. Emma stared at the screen. Married? When did that happen? She kept scrolling. There was a graduation ceremony. A promotion. A new apartment. An entire life she had never witnessed. It felt impossible. How could someone who once knew every secret she had become someone whose biggest moments she had completely missed? She typed without thinking. Congratulations, red heart, so happy for you. XOXO. Part of her expected more than a reply. A conversation. Emma, where have you been? I miss you. Because that's what best friends do. Right? A few hours later her phone vibrated. Sophia had replied, "Thank you so much," with a red heart emoji. That was all. The exact same reply she had written to everyone else. Emma read it again. There wasn't anything wrong with the message. It was kind, polite, warm, but it wasn't, for her. For the first time Emma understood. She wasn't Sophia's best friend anymore. She was someone from school. Someone from another chapter. Someone who now belonged with the hundreds of other people leaving congratulations in the comments. She closed Facebook. Not because she was angry. Not because Sophia had done anything wrong. But because she finally accepted something she had been refusing to see. She hadn't lost her best friend that day. She had lost her, years ago. She just hadn't realized. The goodbye had already happened. Sometimes people don't leave your life all at once. They leave. One postponed plan. One missed call. One unanswered message, at a time. Until one day you look at someone who once knew every version of you. And realize, they only know the person you used to be. If this story reminded you of someone, ask yourself, are you the one who forgot to call, or the one who waited too long to be remembered? Because the hardest goodbyes are the ones no one ever says. Leave a red heart in the comments if this story touched you. And subscribe to Honest Mirror TV. Because sometimes the stories that change us are the ones that simply remind us what we've been forgetting.